That's why I missed those 2 streams. I just turned in the manuscript today, so it's done. I actually have no other translations due this week, which is extremely rare. And I might do a couple extra streams just for the hell of it. Anyway, that's where I've been. And also, it's a cautionary tale if you're thinking about getting a job in the manga industry. Really quick, I need to free up space on my SSD to record this. I make sure to record all the PC Engine streams locally. We're going now, so I've wasted all the time I can. It's Titan. If you look at the intro, it's like, oh, it's a shmup or something. It's gonna be badass. And then it just does this over and over again. This is like a puzzle game. It's very much not badass. Here we go. What's odd is I don't see a way to change like stages or rounds, so I wonder if level here means difficulty level. But anyway. This is it. This is the game. Isn't this fun? This was like still a, not really a next generation system at this point, but a current generation system. And it was exciting because it had a CD drive, and like CD games were a totally new concept. And it was expensive too, the PC Engine. You had to pay a lot of money for this thing. Imagine doing that and then going, what am I going to get? Titan. And I'm just going to do this. I bet the video encoder doesn't like when I do this, huh? A Shovel Knight cameo. And of course, the time is finite. Give me that. Oh, okay. You have to scroll the ship over power-ups to get them, but then the ball has to destroy the blocks. Anyway, I mean, this obviously is not the worst video game I've ever seen in my life. That would be a preposterous claim. But, you know. It's hard to imagine the kind of person who's going to come back to this in 2020. Sorry, word keeps IMing me. That is your PC, I believe. Is anyone else hearing that? Okay, yeah. That would be your PC. Hey there, Hector. Anyway, I almost didn't do this stream tonight, but this work thing got resolved way earlier than I expected, so I'm gonna be honest, and I'm doing a bad job of marketing my own stream here, I suppose. I'm much more excited about next week. Next week is the TurboGrafx CD version of Ys 3, which I think is awesome. You notice I stopped it that one time? Tengai Makio, I don't know. I kind of want to start that soon. So part of why this work thing, I realize no one comes here to hear about my personal life, but part of why this work thing has been so frustrating is I've actually been trying to free up time for a while now. Dude, this game is way too fast. Who likes this? There are 2. Tengai Makio Jiraiya and Tengai Makio Manjimaru. Manjimaru is still a ways out, I think. But Jiraiya, I actually skipped because I wanted to translate it. Work got too busy for me to do that. And I can't do it on the Tuesday nights that I have set aside for this because, like, it's way too involved. But so before all this stuff happened at work with this client suddenly requesting tons and tons of extra work when I was already swamped, I had actually cut my workload by a lot, like a third. So the idea was that I was going to free up time because I have a pretty nasty shoulder impingement and what is probably a herniated disc in my back. And so streaming doesn't aggravate that in the same way working does, but it's still not great. Sitting at my desk is not great for me, so that was the idea, is I would free up time and use the extra free time to translate Tengai Makyo Jiraiya because I had extra free time, right? So, oh dear, that ball is definitely gonna die. This is nonsense. This is barely a video game. So I don't know. I don't want to make any promises, but I do want to start it soon. I'll put it that way. Yeah, I know. I have a Steelcase Gesture and a Steelcase Leap V2, which are two of the best ergonomic office chairs. They're also incredibly expensive because of this. And they've only helped a little bit. The damage is done, basically. Herniated discs sometimes require surgical intervention. If they do, I don't think it's like that. I don't think it's a very big deal surgery, so there's that. And that may not even be what I've got going on. Oh, but it's certainly at least going to require physical therapy at this point. It's not just a matter of optimizing my workspace better. Yeah. It's a port. It might have been some kind of computer game. I looked it up and it was, kind of in one ear and out the other because I'm not too excited about Titan. This is obscene how big this level is. Did you know that there actually is such a procedure? I think there is such thing as disc replacement. It's controversial because I don't think it is like backfired, but that could be risky. I haven't verified that. It's just something I've heard. I don't even know how to interpret this. A 4-second loop. Yeah, they really did forget. Have we seen enough of it? Do we want to move on? Amiga. Oh, that explains everything. Right. Yeah, I mean, that's the issue, and that's why you really don't want to get a disc replaced. Oh, multi-ball. Never mind, this is tight. There's so many. Hey, thanks for the host, Claire. You haven't missed 1943, Kai. Or Titan. Why is it this fast? What human can, play video games and process information this quickly? This is obscene. Thanks for the host, Deep Shock. Yeah, you'd think from the name Titan and there being like a spaceship on the title screen that this would be sick, but it is extremely not sick. This game is just sort of there. Yeah, is Breakout fun? It's a healthy game, yes. You could call it dull. Well, but these things definitely kill the... Oh, they kill your guy. Oh, they just paralyze him for a little bit. That's weird. There we go. I just realized I didn't check if the buttons do anything. They don't. Yeah, just time. I mean, I'm sure it gets hard at some point, right? But who cares? How many good Amiga games? That's what I've been wondering. Here we go. Nope. So much for that. I'm sorry, but this is just not fun, and I value my time too much to spend it not having fun. Yes, I could imagine that. I thought that was going to happen. What's game number 2? Oh, God. I need to take a break already. Forget it. Stream's over. Does everyone here know about me and baseball games? So I don't know anything about baseball, the sport. And also retro baseball games are like extremely hard. I didn't realize this. This is Pro Yaku World Stadium 91. In addition to just like being a baseball game, this is actually a port of a Famicom game. And doesn't it look like it? Does this really look like appreciably better than an NES game to you? The Titan sucks. Is that Amiga game first person pinball good? Oh, let's get this over with. I could just make the gameplay itself, but no, I'll play it. Do I want to be D U versus M? Sure. It's real. It runs at about 2 frames a second. Well, RBI Baseball tried for a revival, but it's sort of a distinct thing from Pro Yaku World Stadium, which I believe may have been called Pro Yaku Family Stadium originally, the Famicom version. So, no. Oh, the graphics are messed up. Interesting. So, whoa. Oh. Why'd I have to do that? I thought I caught it. Okay, so what I was saying is, RBI Baseball, like the sequels, are completely unrelated to the first game. Oh, he's stealing. Oh, I guess I should have also tagged him. Well, whatever. Uh-oh. Is that good? What? 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 Hang on. Why don't we see if we can get the graphics to not glitch out like that? Give me just a sec. Okay. So yeah, as I was saying, Pro Yaku World Stadium, or I think it's called Family Stadium originally. And RBI Baseball are sort of like a Wonder Boy and Adventure Island thing. As far as I know, RBI Baseball died in like 1992. This is the thing about baseball games, Coin Tengoku. They all have this loop. It's the same song. And usually there's like an annoying like whistling noise. Like someone blowing a whistle, you know? Here we go. How? Here's the thing about these games, okay? The AI can field like a beast. But you can't. Oh, doesn't he have to get back to first? Yeah. I probably could have done that. Oh, yeah. Me too. What? Why on earth do you have to do that? No. Just, oh, come on. You can't stop him from stealing. Yeah, I do now. Why did they do that? The fielders don't make sense. So, like, you control all the fielders at once with the D-pad, but the game is moving some of them around. Like, what's the name for the people on the bases themselves? Those guys move around automatically, and it's very confusing to me. Yeah, I've had that thought before about retro baseball games. Nice throw, you jackass. Yeah, the baseman. What? The AI's always in God mode in these games. I feel like possibly do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like possibly like they didn't really consider how slow reflexes are when they designed these games. I would argue that some kind of wrong-headed decisions are still made about how quickly, or like how quick an overhead should be in a fighting game, for example. I think people genuinely believe that as long as your reflexes are like quote unquote honed enough, you can react to like 3-frame moves, and that's impossible. Absolutely impossible. And like in real baseball, you just wouldn't swing at all of these, right? Is the thing? Am I correct? I'm curious if we have baseball people in here. If you're like what's it called? If you're a batter in this situation, the ball is like moving too quickly for you to like react, right? A 1-frame standing low. What does it matter if it's low? That's the default direction you're blocking. No, it's not. That's what kills me. This is such a just like half-assed port. You want to maybe get the ball at any point? No rush. Lows in 2D games could be whatever speed, it doesn't matter. But really fast overheads. You have to wonder if they were really intending for them to be quite as difficult to block as they are. These days, people are smarter about it, but it took a really long time, I think, for people to realize, like, oh, you can't you can't react to something that's like 7 frames. What? Why doesn't the AI suck like this? But like in real baseball, if you're a batter, you're sort of like guessing, right? Based on the pitcher's fatigue and like what you know about them as a player, like what their tendencies are. Am I correct? How did that not count? Oh my god. The controls are weird too. No. It just sounds like a good move. Ah, Fudomyo. There are 2 long O's there. But like, you don't get any of that in like a baseball game. You're just sort of guessing whether this 8-bit computer is going to... You're guessing what this 8-bit computer is gonna do. And I get that, like, in real baseball, for example, like, no, that second one that I swung at, it was clearly not in the strike zone. A good pitcher would not have swung at that. But I feel like it's different in real life. Right, yeah, okay, thank you, Lamp Station. And you can't see that on this guy's sprite. Well, that was a really quick inning. Remember when this game was tied? By the way. Oh, I guess this guy is... He was tired, right? He was huffing and puffing. All right, well, I'm glad I threw a meatball at that guy. Way to go. Do people really slide like that in real life? Oh wow, Mercy Rule. Look, I lost. That means we can move on to game 3, which is the good one. 1943 Kai. This is a shmup. I have played it before. And there's something up with my copy of it. I'm actually going to take a look at it real quick. The only one I like is not a crook, is this one CD game where I managed to win because the AI, it's like if you just move the pitcher all the way to the left and then threw a, I don't know, a knuckleball or something, the AI never figured it out. I'm checking something on 1943 Kai before I start. So this is a shoot 'em up. I don't really like the 1940X series very much, but this game is really cool. Anyway, my copy was like, it was like a hacked cheat copy. So, okay, there we go. This one is not. We're good. We're good. So this is by Naxat Soft, who I don't know if they just published it. Does it say who the developer is? Let's look. To me, this has everything you want. The music's great. Listen to this. Yeah, my brother and I had bases loaded growing up. So this is not just a port. That's what the Kai is for. If you watch anime, Dragon Ball Kai, I believe it's the same Kai. Sort of means like remake, I guess. I don't know how you would put it. H mode. We can't look at that on screen or on stream. Yeah, same Kai. Oh, that probably means horizontal, huh? I wonder if that's Pate mode by any chance. Tate mode. Make it 2020. So I have a copy of this where the ammo just never goes down. Oh no, I think this weapon is awful. Capcom shooters have a problem with like making spread weapons any good. Sidearms has the same problem. With a spread gun in that, it's actually really, really strong, but its rate of fire is just horrible. For my money, this is the best gun. I guess I could try the others out. Ooh. I am shocked that didn't count as a hit. The hitboxes are usually quite big in these old shmups. Yeah, exactly, Slushy Cat. Nice. I think you're like graded on how well you take out all these targets. But this game is wild. You haven't seen anything yet. Assuming I can show off what makes this game interesting, it's actually going to take a very long time. So I hope you like shmups. I hope you like this shmup. That says, ah. Damn, I can't do shit. Oh, I thought that would be like an attack, but it's really just to evade bullets, I guess. Oh, I think I'm sealing these bullets. I was waiting for them to fire. I got the cow. Does anyone have the Aquas emote of that? Yeah, it's a fuel gauge, yes. You may not actually be an American ship in this. I'm really not qualified to answer that question, to be honest. Even though I am a translator, sort of in a tangentially related industry. But I think depicting Japan's involvement in the war in anything but an extremely negative light is a good way to get yourself in hot water. This is, I believe, one reason that Abe Shinzo is so controversial, is he doesn't think that there's anything to be ashamed of there. Give me that. I'm not really sure what these are doing for me. You know, I really should have picked up more weapon. Actually, this isn't much weaker. Hang on. Maybe that one's good. I want to try this one. Oh, check that out. Am I hitting this thing? Oh yeah, this has the lightning button. Well, I've died. I usually hate continuing in shmups, but I don't really care. Which chat did they say that in? That's not true. That's kind of a stubborn trope about Japanese pop culture, is that it's all done in an effort to appeal to Americans and out of a sort of inferiority complex about America. And the fact of the matter is, Americans are not the main characters of the world. Like they sometimes believe. It's myopic. Like, it's the same deal with a lot of people will try to tell you that anime characters are designed to look white. That's not true. It's just, if you are white, hey, thanks for the follow, you're gonna see yourself in a stylized, you know, depiction of a human being. Hey, Chris, thanks for the raid. You missed the bad games. The good ones are here now. Dude, who did this soundtrack? Did we look this up the last time I played it? I almost want to say we did. Titan, which is like an Amiga puzzle game. And I know you know all about how bad the Amiga is now. And then I've already forgotten some baseball game that had a mercy rule. So I lost when they were up 11 runs to my 1. Why would you ever play a shmup like this? You know what I mean? Just getting in there, playing as aggro as possible. You shouldn't be up here. Yeah, because that could happen. Yeah, actually, it's the sequel to the game that got released in the US as RBI Baseball. Meaning it was ported from the NES and, like, it looked like it. It really didn't look like a PC Engine game at all. There should still be some theoretical advantage to being positioned like that. Oh, I failed. Well, that's okay. Yeah, I don't know. RBI Baseball, the game that became RBI Baseball is really popular in Japan, and I have to say, having played a number of retro baseball games, I don't see the appeal. But I don't know anything about baseball anyway, so I'm like sort of not qualified to make value judgments when it comes to baseball video games. But the graphics sure as hell were just NES graphics with like one more. Did my mic cut out just now? By the way, it should have. Yeah. What did you miss? I'm getting word that my mic may have cut out. I'm skipping them. I actually skipped one today. I forgot to mention that when I went over the top of the show business. The game that I skipped is called Obochama-kun, and it is it's not like a pornographic game or anything, but it has some humor that it is probably like literally TOS ban material on Twitch. I don't think anyone would do that, but you know, why risk it? Hey, a star. I've wondered actually, but I don't know. Everybody streams Yakuza and doesn't get in trouble for it. So if I had to guess, they would make some argument that all that like fetish stuff in Yakuza is clearly not meant to titillate. It's there to be funny. Come on. And there's not actual nudity, right? It's there are accessories involved. So I think that's all they care about. I don't want to obey that TOS if so. Dude, Yakuza 7 looks so good. Like, I feel like the beat 'em up kind of gameplay of the other games in the series is probably not for me. I generally don't like when you have an action game where enemies are sort of damage sponges and you do a lot of wailing on them to win and stuff, which it looks like the boss fights in the other Yakuza games are at least that way. I didn't take out the main gun. Oh, I did. Yeah, no, I won't be streaming Yakuza 7. But I think it's wonderful. Yeah. The story looks incredible. I honestly didn't realize that. Because what I heard about that series was that it was like Shenmue, and I was like, I'm out. I've never really been a Shenmue person. Much to my roommate's chagrin. I had a roommate who chewed me out in front of the entire arcade for not liking Shenmue. Jokingly, but it's a fond memory. All right. I feel like this laser is where it's at. It's just difficult to tell if it's actually hitting. It is usually hitting. But it's odd that it doesn't like make a sound effect or anything. Yeah, this just does unbelievable damage. Yeesh. Whoops. Also, as a translator, I really admire the writing in the Yakuza games. I feel like I heard maybe the old installments didn't always have the best writing. But these new ones, like, sure as hell do. Back to that. I'm like not looking at chat, by the way, because it's a shmup and I kind of can't. I'm sorry. I'll look when I can. Do they want you to like barrel roll? Or just like, oh yeah, you got this lightning thing instead during boss fights. Oh, but now I have this again. That's not a barrel roll. What is that? Shoves their Japan in your face. What do you mean? Yeah, this game is awesome. The first time I played it, I don't know if you were here, I 1cc'd like all the way to the end of it before I finally died. But the thing was, it was like a cheat ROM that gave you infinite ammo. So you just had to worry about collecting power, like fuel. Turns out if you have to engage with the ammo system in some way, it is possible to die. Once and counting, I believe. But anyhow, because my job is writing dialogue, the moment that won me over on Yakuza 7 is like probably not anything that would impress anyone else. But I know how difficult it is to write like realistic dialogue. And it's when Namba and is his name just Ichiban? I guess the main guy. They're at Hello Work in line, and Ichiban asks Namba how old he is, and he goes 41, and then he scratches his nose and he goes, "Shit, that makes me feel old." And like, it's not just the way it's written, but also the character's body language and stuff is like incredible. Like, just. I don't feel like you see a lot of that subtle characterization in video games like ever. And that more than all the like silly subquests and everything is what I liked about it. And it's just because when you sit down and try to write like even just the simplest exchanges and make them sound natural, it's like, dude, fuck writing. I'm gonna do something else. This is too much. They made this enemy too strong. Whoops. Yeah, Kasuga Ichiban. So the scene in particular is subtle. That's what I'm saying. Like the stuff in Yakuza that you think of when you think Yakuza, like it's fine. I think it's cool, but it's not what made me go, wow, I want to work for Sega. That's Sega, right? That series? This is how little I know about it. Dude, the enemy's impossible. They screwed up. You made the enemy way too goddamn hard. Sega is Sonic, okay. They're not a jankier version of Twin Bee, actually. I think they're easier to manage. Well, that's the default shot. The thing about the 1940 whatever games, in my experience, is like if you get caught at a boss without a special weapon, it really sucks. And you know, I wouldn't balance a game that way in this day and age, but it certainly wasn't anything too out of the ordinary. And isn't this game from like 87 or maybe even 86 or something? The original, not the... Like that right there ruined my chances. I got 2 power-up drops, but I couldn't cycle them over to a weapon instead of a fuel refill, so... 87, yeah. This version isn't that great, Antoine. It's paused. You can't tell because the scrolling is still going. This version kicks ass. What's your problem? Have you not played this whole version by any chance? You have to give it time before you pass judgment on it. The only other game that I've seen that had like a lot of like small moments that I felt were not just well written, but you know, well animated and everything. The Witcher. I don't think I could ever see myself playing a Witcher game, but some exchanges in that game they have a similar appeal. Dude, I can't beat this level. Yeah, if I can enjoy a Witcher game, it'd be The Witcher 3, for sure. I don't know that I can, but... Oops. I can't believe I didn't get hit there. Oh, give me a gun. A gun. This is the one I would have least wanted, but... Well, not would have. This is the one I least wanted, but it's fine. Alright, whatever. Ooh. Yo. I don't know, dude. Are you sure it's not like a standard Kana keyboard layout? because it's not an intuitive layout for anyone. It's actually, from what I understand, fairly common for people to just use QWERTY, even if they're like native Japanese speakers and never have occasion to type in English. Or, you know, type using Roman letters, I should say. Ooh, I should get this, actually, yeah. My big complaint about this game is you can't really tell when this gun is hitting. It is, I'm pretty sure, right now. Yeah. It was that whole time. Damn. Well, this isn't gonna end well. What do you think? I bet I failed the mission. I succeeded. Hey, Burpo. Check this out. This is why this version of the game is so cool. It's just a totally different game now. The music is sick. Look at this. Apparently these explosion graphics are even different. You still think this version sucks, Antoine? Are you gonna take back what you said? This version's awesome. This is like fully half of the game, and it is much more like modern feeling. Ah, crap. I hate this gun. It's exciting, the music is good. I don't know what possessed them to do this. Like, if Capcom asked Naxxatsoft to make a port of 1943 and they were like, that game's boring, and so they just snuck in this plot twist. Yeah, this part is exclusive to the PC Engine, I believe. Yeah, you're right. This ship would have been green. You know, it means like remake, yeah. That's why Dragon Ball Kai is called Dragon Ball Kai. Is it Dragon Ball Kai or Dragon Ball Z Kai? What is the actual title? No! I wonder if there's a way to just skip to this part of the game. I almost want to say Kai is sometimes translated as Mark II. So like one of those, aren't there two gacha games that are like, they're anime girls, but they're also boats? One of them is Azure Lane, and then there was another one before that Azure Lane kind of replaced. Kantai Collection, right? I want to say that there are Kai versions of the characters in that, and they maybe translate that as Mark II or something. It could be wrong. I'm often wrong. But holy, look at these bullets, dude. Whoops. Oh, sorry, I wasn't looking at chat. Mortis is right. For the record. He knows it's right. It's why he said it. The return. No, I hate this fucking thing. It's not that one. This isn't that hard. This question's been answered. Look at this. Don't get stuck back here. Yeah, but Z was way more popular here. Yeah. All right, Amata continues. Now you've seen 1943 Kai. I think this game is cool. I would be willing to play it again, but the thing is, it's so long. It takes so long to get to the cool part of the game. The cool part of the game itself is long. So I'll play it again, whatever. Because the next is this. 2. I don't know what they're called in Japanese. I'm not a big, like, Dragon Ball watcher. I think Dragon Ball is awesome, but I maybe caught, like... Yeah, the first time I played this, I 1cc'd to the end of that part of the game. The, like, different part. Yeah, I'm not personally a big fan of this part of it. This is like, I'm not a 1943 expert, so I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure this is much closer to the original 1943. And then all the extra stuff is... The cool part is all new to the PC Engine one. Okay, you can only have 2 options. Good to know. Yeah, like, I didn't get to this boss with a special weapon the first time. And even the first boss was like, there's no way I took out 100% of all these carriers here. Or I guess they're not carriers. What are those? Just battleships? Yeah. I mean, I don't think Touhou has much in common with this style of shmup, to be honest. Dude, I was looking at the wrong thing. I thought I had plenty of the lasers left, but I do not. I think that's 100% right. It only counts how much of the... Nope. The small guys matter too. It was, yeah. Aquas has an emote of that cow. Which chat box? What are you talking about? Ugh. I can't identify the power-up carriers. It's the red ships, right? But you have to, like, blow up the whole formation. Oh, honestly, it was a lot of work. I can't really do anything with CSS myself, but my roommate knows, you know, some web design stuff, and so they put together a bunch of custom CSS to make it look like this. It's more trouble than it's worth. Okay, this time I'm going to not lose track of how much ammo I have. Give me that. It's so much faster with a real weapon. And yeah, exactly. I use the most basic Streamlabs layout. So it's just one of the stock fonts with a transparent background, and then there's a CSS font in there and custom CSS to put a 1 pixel stroke around it, and custom CSS for the drop shadow. It's too much work. Hang on a sec. Okay. Back here. Oh, is that what that is? What do you mean fired Streamlabs? How do you get your alerts then? I'm not using Streamlabs OBS if that's what you mean. Did you write your own thing to like talk to Twitch through the API and stuff? Please, please, please. There we go. Dang it. Please, give me the lasers. No lasers for me. Yeah, no, I don't use Streamlabs OBS. I use Streamlabs itself to get the chat and everything. And add it as a browser source in OBS Studio. The whole like Streamlabs versus Streamlabs OBS thing is a branding nightmare. Yeah, I'm not surprised. If I had to guess, anyone who's capturing like consoles through a capture card is probably not Streamlabs OBS's target audience anyway, or target market, you know what I mean? People really liked it for a second, Streamlabs OBS, but yeah, I mean, bounding boxes are really, really important. Damn, I took a hit after all that. And another. Well, no special weapon for the boss. Someone wasn't paying attention. Good God, no thanks. Ooh, that. There we go. For some reason, I kind of thought I would like loop back down after that maneuver. It did not happen, so I just took a ton of damage, which was the specific thing I was trying to prevent. Whatever. The thing I don't like about Streamlabs OBS is it's made it really confusing to explain to people how you do alerts. Because you're like, oh, I use Streamlabs, and then you don't think to mention, by the way, there's a horrible like branding problem where there's OBS and there's Streamlabs and there's Streamlabs OBS, and all of these things are different. And you really don't want one of these things. Well, we're in trouble. Live! No. That's the opposite of living. This is kind of why I've never really liked Capcom's 1940 whatever games. Is like it feels like you spend a lot of time glued to the back of the screen. Not for any good reason, just because the thing you have to kill is also at the back of the screen. Yeah, I mean, the enemies spawning from the bottom of the screen is fine. People usually don't like that, which I understand, I guess, but for my money, it's a fine way to prevent people from playing like this. You know, just gluing themselves to the back of the screen and calling it a day, which, like, there's nothing wrong with doing that. It's just, like, not a good way to win. Okay, so if you need to refuel, you can just hit one of those forever until it turns into the fuel canisters or whatever those are. That is good to know. But it makes sense that you would want to design the game in a way that punishes that extra hard. Because, like, I think it's not intuitive for a lot of people that, like, you have reasons to get close in a shmup beyond something obvious like, oh, your ship has a high damage, low range attack or something. If you're all the way at the back, then you can only move in, I suppose not 3 directions, but what, 5? You can't move down, down, back, or down, left. And that's pretty important. That's how you get trapped and just killed. And when a game forces you to do that by, like, throwing a boss at you that just goes to move down there, you know, moves in down there is what I'm saying. And you have to drop back to the bottom of the screen to kill it. I've never really understood how to deal with that beyond just play into it and sit way back here and have nowhere to maneuver. And it's hard as hell. Down, down, back, or down, left. What did I say? Toe, 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 toe. I meant what I said, Antoine. You heard me. Ah, okay. Oh, I don't want to redo the level. I don't want to redo the level. What's next on the list? Masho Denki La Valeur. I don't know how you pronounce this. But this looks like a parody? What does? This game? So this is a port of a PC 98 game. So I'm a little nervous because a lot of people think that there's like lots and lots of porn on the PC Engine. That's not really true. They're thinking of the PC 98 and the PC 88. There's some, but way less than people think. Yeah. Any idea what kind of game that is? I looked for gameplay footage of it. There was none. There were just a bunch of uploads of the soundtrack. Oh, great. Yes, but most of it's not licensed. It's also mostly on CDs, which is part of why I'm nervous about this La Valure game, because it's on CD. And it's a PC 98 port. So... I got a barrel. Oh, yeah. But it's spelled weird. I've got both of these on. Hello, turn off, please. There's this weird interaction that my Stream Deck has with grouped sources, where like sometimes it'll turn them off and then immediately turn them back on. It only happens with groups. I don't really understand. Or you know what I mean, folders. Okay. Oh, right, the barrel roll button does that instead here. Hello? Game? I'd like to play more? No, because I'm going to do a delay on it. We've had to do this before for a game that we suspected would have surprise, not safe for work scenes. It actually didn't, but you can just add like a 5,000 millisecond delay to the capture card and the microphone. And then I'll be lagging really hard behind the chat, but I mean, that's fine. Did you find the first 15 minutes? How did you find it? Did you drop the first part of the title by any chance? The Masho Denki or whatever? Does anyone know what a Denki is? I haven't seen the kanji. I assume it's like legacy. I can picture what the kanji probably are. And if I understand the English word legacy, then I think legacy is probably what it is. There are so many homophones in Japanese, Duke. The kanji matters. This is really the primary reason the Japanese is much easier to read with kanji than without. I think a lot of people assume that it's the other way around. That the less kanji there is, the less you have to look up. But no, it does a lot to disambiguate. Is that a word? It feels like it should be a word. To render homophones less ambiguous. Clarify wouldn't be a bad word for that, I suppose. But it's really not as specific as disambiguate. Take that. Whoops. Oh, there's no way I'm gonna beat this one. Yeah, that's definitely not the one in the game's title, unless it's a really strange game. If I fail the mission, I'm just gonna move on. Yeah, good. That's 1943 Kai. It's a cool game. Actually, it's gonna take just a second to set up here. Here we go. The first thing to do here is apply a delay filter to the capture card. And to my microphone. If I only do one, it's going to be weird. There we go. And the way you do delays for audio is kind of strange, I think. Advanced audio properties. Yeah. I need to add a sync offset of, I think, negative 5,000 milliseconds. What do we think? Okay. Now then. So, I think the microphone may not be synchronized correctly, but I thought this last time and it was actually fine. But for us to test the sync, I need to be able to control the game. This is the only way that I've found to do this.
人々は田畑を耕す魔法使いは杖を振るドワーフは宝探しの夢を見るエルフは森で歌い踊る伝説の医師ルシエー一人の魔法使いがそれを手にする王国をも支配させる不思議な力に魅入られるルシエールよ我に力を与えよ
Vethkulos. This is sick. Hey, Pac-Man Red. Which audio's crackly, the game or the microphone? I lowered the delay.
呪文が眠れる者を目覚めさすとき、暗雲は天を覆い、魔物は地にあふれん。人々は知る。邪悪が目覚めたことを、伝説の石が目覚めたことを、そして勇者が現れんことを。
It could be a volume issue. I think it might be running up against the limiter. Like, does this fix it? Yeah, okay. So the delay didn't have anything to do with it then. Badass. All right, I need to turn this down a little bit. Okay, so I don't know if this is synchronized properly. Holy crap. Whew. He's asking what our name is. It's Alan. Ahaha. He's using very humble language about himself. He calls himself an oibore, which is, you would not want to call an old person an oibore. It's like an old geezer, but kind of nastier to say to someone. All right. This girl Sophie has been abducted by monsters in the cave. So we have to go rescue her. I mean, I guess the issue is that like a lot of comparable words in English at Bridgewater just don't get used very much anymore. It's not like, what am I trying to say here? It doesn't really sound like you're writing in the vernacular if you use words like that in English, right? Like, a 15-year-old wouldn't call someone an old coot. They'd probably just use a swear word. Or like, yeah, they would just say like an old fucker. Like they would be much more vulgar about it. But I've seen like TV shows. So they're written in the vernacular, but obviously it's still stylized, right? Where kids age 15 said oibore, so like there's just not a really clean analog in English. A shoot sword. That would be sick. Awesome. We also got that. It's Anje no Mi, so the fruit of Anje. What do you suppose that is? Right, yeah, like, the word isn't wrong, it's just not used. It hasn't been since, you know, the 1500s or whatever. Well, no, but is it a real thing or a fantasy thing? Let's look it up. Oh, it probably takes its name from this city in France, if I had to guess. Because this has like French in the title as well. So the fruit of angers, if you want to pronounce it wrong. Okay. Oh yeah, so now we need to see if the microphone is synchronized. So if it is, then he's going to move like right when I talk, okay? So down, left, right, up, down, right. Well, the second right didn't work. So what do you think? Was it synchronized? Late 1800s, okay. Yeah, all right. It's strange because well, I know it's not pronounced angers. I just think it's funnier if you say that. Talk. Oh, wow. Sophie possesses a mysterious power. Aha. The monsters abducted her in an attempt to, like, nip that in the bud. Look at this jerk back here. Hey, thanks for the host. Oh, it's a raid on top of that. I don't know why it fired a host notification instead. There it goes. What were you up to, Ready, Karuga? Yeah, I actually really like how this looks. Oh, baby. Huh. Neat. So, if we want to learn magic from her, we need a ring that's like locked away in some chest, and you need that key to open it. Yeah, I don't know. This is tight. Oh. Oh, I had a delayed reaction to this face. I don't have any money though. Who's this? What's a Hotaru Ishi? It's like a... I assume this is a real thing. It's a dragonfly stone. Is it some kind of gem? Hotaru Ishi. It can be really frustrating to translate. Ooh, it is fluorite. What? Does this... No... Fluorite's a mineral, though. Yeah, okay, yeah. I guess she just wants a big old rock of this. Get a new girlfriend, kid. Oh, a piano puzzle. Lovely. Are the Fatal Frame games good? I feel like I would like the PS2 ones for sure. This is too loud. Quiet down game. It's not a big deal. Yeah, but it's an ugly mineral. You see it? Look it up. It's not good. Ahaha. It also apparently has magic that lets you find hidden things. So I'm sure it's a consumable. Oh, okay. Huh. There's another person who wants the fluorite. Oh. These are such silly, like, villager sprites, are they not? Is it just me? Really? Ahaha. Now we know there's magic power in it for us. Oh, really? Whoa! A troll! Tight. What? Oh, no. Weird. Whoa! 30 damage! He dodged it? Come on now. Do you have like different methods of attack? Wow. Is there a place to heal in town? It was 4 gold and 1 experience point, I believe. Yeah. Moving along. No. I'm not really excited about. Yeah, God, look at that. It didn't like heal my HP or anything. I'm not that excited about the manhole. Wow, yeah, I can't even afford one of these. So, I don't know. I feel like there are a lot of really grindy RPGs from this. Not another one of these guys. Anyway, given that we have a sword, I assume slashing is the only, like, good method of attack. What? Oh, no. You can't eat the fruit in the middle of the... You can't eat the fruit in the middle of a fight. There's no, like, healing in combat. This is a kobold. I kind of figured I was okay. This would have blown my mind if I'd played it when it was new. Look at this guy. Oh. He wants truffles, yeah? That's what that is? Hang on. There's a kanji I don't know here, but... This guy is very haughty. He refers to himself using an honorific, so he calls himself Ore-sama. Yeah, he wants like truffle moss or something. Let me make sure I'm right about the truffle thing. What do you fit? What do you fit? Yeah, truffle. He wants truffle moss. What's truffle moss? Is that what truffles are? Oh. No kidding. Interesting. So if we bring this guy what he wants, he'll give us a lantern. Whoa! Whoa! This is called a Mao Beast. Anyway. He'll give us a lantern that doesn't require oil. This extra, like, 5 seconds of delay. This is what streaming was like back in, like, 2014. All right, hang on. I'm gonna risk it and not eat another one of those. Oh, I didn't want to run into this. Yeah, I can't win. I need to run. No, I meant to run, dude. Last chance. Well... Alan died. Oh, but it just sent me out here. No kidding. It definitely cost at least half my gold, but slime. So I've been like downing these consumables, but you don't actually need. Yeah, there's nothing here. No, not another beast. I wonder the extent to which they ripped off Dragon Quest. So in Dragon Quest, the old ones, you can only fail to run twice, and then the third attempt is guaranteed. This is a really rough start. This was a promising game initially, but that's true in Dragon Warrior as well, I believe. The first one. I don't think you can fail to run more than twice. It's just you usually die before you get the third attempt. Did I lose any? I don't think I lost any gold there, did I? I must have, actually. I see. Okay. Yeah, so I have 14 money now. I'm extremely likely to die here. Now how much money do I have? Yeah, okay, so it costs half your money, so it's just ripping off Dragon Quest. So I think you're probably supposed to repeatedly die to level up here a few times. This is strangely forgiving for an RPG of this vintage. Yeah. Two troll. How do I do so much more damage now? My attack went up by like 3. What is happening? This is tight. This rules. Is it just me? This is so good. Oh, we got the double Mao Beast. Well, Alan died. Is the audio delayed from the game? That's weird. Hang on. Just a sec. I know how to fix this. So it's a CD game. It's probably ahead. So I could have gone in there and added delay to it, but probably everything is okay now. Am I correct? I had it on a delay because this is a CD game and it's a port of a PC 98 game, so I feel like there's always the potential for surprise, not safe for work stuff. That's why I threw the delay filters on. But it's clear that it's not that kind of game. At least not yet. Wow. Take that, kobolds. I wonder if I can get back to town before I keel over. Beautiful. I feel like the slimes are more common in that little dead end at the beginning. Even though, like, it seems like the encounter table is the same for that whole screen. Goodbye. Wild. So you got slash, thrust, and bash commands, and it looks like you have weapons for each one. What is Rinen? Is it crap? I'm really disappointed because I was like, this is awesome. Oh, linen. Yeah, I just looked it up. Well, I mean, it's from like D&D, isn't it? The slash bash thrust thing. But what's odd is that they're separate commands. So you can equip this and still do the bash command. I assume it doesn't do decent damage. All right, how much does this cost? Oh, go to hell, game. Yeah, have a good night. How far did you get in this, Chris? Out of curiosity. Tag team. Yeah, I really like the box art. Yeah. Oh, actually, this is like one of the more dangerous encounters, isn't it? They're probably weak to piercing or bashing or something. There we go. Give me more of this encounter. I can't believe I gained one level and like the damage values just went completely bonkers. Also, it was 10 experience to get to level 2 and it's another 70 to get to level 3. Or I think another 80 actually. It is another 80. I'm pretty sure your experience resets to 0 when you level up. Oh my god. So level 3 is 8 times as hard to get to as level 2. Oh, the cave where Sophie is being held prisoner. Do you know what level you had to get to? Three. Oh man, I can do that. Oh, I got out. I assume this armor is gonna help. This isn't the right store. I wonder how many cats are named Alan. We have a cat named Sophie is why why this occurred to me. Sorry, what? Yes, I'm definitely meant to heal. Help me out here. Why can't I equip the armor? Is it just on already? What is that from? Hang on. So, status. Yeah. It did auto-equip it, see? So I've got the linen armor and the short sword. Oh, right, okay. Hey, thanks for the follow. So this game's really bad? This is awesome so far. Thanks for the follow. It's wild how they just throw you out there and you can't possibly survive. And you just sort of keep dying until, oh, I know what to do here. Why do they do so much damage now? Yeah, you know, like some of these old RPGs have a really, really harsh first hour. And then when you gain like a single level, like they did something screwy with their damage calculation that makes it way easier. No, I want the treasure. Really? You don't like these sound effects? I can see that. Aha. Yeah. Nice. I got that ring that woman was talking about. Yeah, I know what you mean about the chip stuff being really harsh. Jar Jar Binks Koosh Ball. I just noticed it. They really do look like Jar Jar Binks Koosh Balls. Oh, man. Hey, thank you, Hatch Lord. Luckily, I don't really need luck because I'm not really playing with a goal in mind here. I'm just trying this out, but this is a strange game. I don't know if you caught any of the beginning of it. Like, it's an old RPG, right? So as soon as you step out of town, everything is way, way too strong for you, and you like have to get to level 2 before you can survive anything. Oh, it's kobolds. Can I take this one out even? Yeah, okay, we're good. I don't know, but there's a toy that I remember from my childhood that, as far as I can tell, I may have made up, because I can't see any evidence that it used to exist. It was called like a Stoosh ball. S-Q-O-O-S-H. H. It's just a letter. It's not that hard to pronounce. It's H. Yeah, okay, but what do you remember them being? Do you remember it being like just a little like rubbery thing covered in like spandex or something? Oh, it's pronounced H. Not the headband. Yeah, they were like stress balls. Oh, give me that leather shield. I'm out. Not with a U, though. S-Q-O-O-S-H. No, not a koosh ball. That's the problem with it, Antoine, is when you try to look this thing up, you just get koosh balls. And, like, it didn't last very long, which makes me wonder if, like, they only sold them in, like, the... It is a Jar Jar Binks koosh ball. Oh, if you want to... Do I have the Mad Balls emote in here? Do I not? Hang on. Let me go to my Franker faces. Surely something can go. No, not with a U. No, wrong thing. Sorry. My channel. What can I get rid of? This one. Hang on. This is important. This is more important than getting anywhere in the game. There we go. You're gonna need to like refresh your Franker faces to get it to work, but I added a Mad Balls emote. It's Babo Invasion. I may even be able to like get this on the on-stream chat. Hang on. We're doing science now. That's how exciting this game is. Yeah, there it is. Check that out. It's Hornhead, I think. Can you summarize that thread for me, since I'm like 30% paying attention as I mash the confirm button in this extremely deep game? I think you just need to like refresh your browser tab. Maybe even just close the tab completely and start a new one. No, not that. All right. Not even halfway to level 3. Oh, I didn't... The whole reason I went to town was to talk to the woman who can teach you magic. Oh, okay. Good to know. So anyway, SQOOSH. Oh, Alan died, I guess. And yeah, it was just like a rubber ball covered in like spandex or something. Yeah, no, I don't think that they are getting the name wrong. Oh, I need more rings. Yeah, they didn't get it wrong. I like really imprinted on this toy for some reason. I really want it. You lose experience for dying, dude. Yeah, I saw. Hydro balls. Why are they called hydro balls? There's no water involved. That's not true, actually. I leveled by doing that. I think. Now you got me wondering. Yeah, I knew that, Cuba. That's pretty much all I know about it. I tried to look up, like, at least a little bit of gameplay online, and I couldn't find anything. Duke did somehow. Well, you know what I wonder, Rusty? Could the toy have been toxic? It seems like the kind of thing that, like, you're gonna sell to kids who are then gonna, like, put it in their mouths, right? And so I know from experience that like spandex layer on it. Oh, okay. Am I supposed to, like, use these rings? No. Oh, you spelled it differently. That's how you got it. So, like, if the gel itself was, like, something that you really didn't want a kid putting in their mouth, either because it was toxic or, like, it would turn into... Oh! If I'm getting my Christmases right, we got it the same year that my brother and I got Mega Man 3, and my father got a Casio Tone synthesizer. My parents were like, we have to never do that again, because they spent a lot on Christmas gifts that year. Sure enough, I like remembered that as the best Christmas of my life for ages on end. Yeah, they would have been early 90s. And I could see a few ways that a product like that would be recalled for safety reasons. Like if kids were choking on the spandex itself if it came off, or if the gel thing was toxic. Good God. There's some kind of like magnet toy that has been taken off the market for kind of a similar reason. Kids were like swallowing them or something. And they're like super strong magnets, so. Oh, okay. Yeah, Buckyballs. Okay, so these both had the same treasure, did they not? Really? Oh, this could be it. Cool. There's something weird about the damage calculation when they're both alive. I feel like defense must just be a simple like subtraction from the damage total. Because it's like when there are two of them surviving, they do way more than double damage, right? I think the new Pumpkin Mad Ball looks cool. But I love Mad Balls, so. It's the same ring in all of the treasure chests. What's going on? Chris, did you have this experience with the rings? There's like 5 Chris's in this chat. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. That was a different ring, for the record. There's just a bunch of dupes of the rings. Remember those books? I was kind of mashing through the dialogue, so I didn't know if she was looking for 3 rings. I'm sorry, I find this game kind of fascinating. Let's see if we have enough rings for her now. Oh yeah, I can learn noise? This magic is called noise. I would sort of be surprised if this is the English noise. Oh, it is. Sure. It's a sound wave attack, like a sonic attack, you know? All right, only 18 experience points to go. So, not to give anything away, But the last game tonight, I don't think I'm going to spend very long on it. Oh, no. I guess they could be doing just double damage, and they're getting high rolls. Oh, wow. I learned magic, but I have no hit or no magic points. How do I even know I know it? Not to get philosophical or anything. Oh, you need to rescue Sophie to get MP, I bet. They were talking about that in town. Interesting. I don't have the right key for this. Yeah. How's my experience looking? I'd really like to come up with a new way to do the box art slideshow thing. It bugs me how OBS will, like, if you notice it's gonna, yeah, next week is good. I don't know if Exile is next week, but Ys 3 is for sure. Which I plan to play all the way through that one. Ah, there's the cave. Surely I want to be level 80 or level 3 before I go in there. Hey, thank you. Have a good night. Beautiful. Only 10 more encounters. Oh dear. Okay. But yeah, I'm really excited about Ys 3. I've never played the TurboGrafx 16 version. I've only played the SNES one, and I really liked it, and like that's the worst version of the game, probably. Well, the PS2 one is really bad, too. This is where you get the truffle moss. Leave me alone. Whoa. This did? I guess I'm not too surprised. What's rough, the SNES version? Oh! Wow. Wow. He's gonna kill us and eat our corpse. All right, I managed to run. Squirmels. Nice. I don't know, it looks fun to me, the TG16 version of Ys 3. The dub is like really goofy in a way that I think appeals to me. Oof, we're in trouble. Whoops. Yeah, okay. I didn't lose my level or anything. 。   . 。  . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . 。 . . . . . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 .
「
Whoops. Yeah, okay. I didn't lose my level or anything. I think the East 1 dub is good, personally. East 1 and 2. The East 3 one is really silly in a way that still kind of appeals to me. Oh, whoops, wrong shop. So, I wonder if I can... Oh, I must... Surely the cave is dark, right? So I have to go get the truffle moss and then give it to the treant. I've never known how that's pronounced. I think it's 1. Is it 2? It was kind of up here, right? Oh, come on. At least it's 3 slimes. That is rude. They just stopped giving you experience at this point. Even though the encounters did get harder. Yeah, I love Final Zone too. Here we go. Wow. I sure hope this thing has like 10 HP. Okay, so first of all, okay, I don't think I'm ready for this boss yet. I will try to go into the cave. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's really weak to piercing damage. I can't do that. I don't have MP to cast the noise spell. So my guess is I need to buy the spear. What do you mean? It was doing like 70 damage a pop to me. If my guess is right, this cave is going to be dark and I'm not going to be able to get through it. Because they mentioned the treant and the... Yeah, okay. The treant in the previous screen. Goodbye. Mentions that he has a magic lantern that doesn't require lantern oil. Yeah. But I mean, standard enemies have more than 16 hit points, so I'm not surprised. I think I'm gaining gold like way faster now though. Yeah. I don't know how much the spear costs though, I didn't check. Oh man. These guys are super dangerous. And they're dead now. So it took me a second to figure it out, but these multi-enemy encounters, they have like a shared HP pool. That's also kind of like Dragon Quest 2-y. It doesn't actually work that way in that game, but it feels like it because you can't attack specific enemies in a group. I have to know is the thing. It shouldn't be that hard to get another, what, 28 gold or something. I was getting like 5 to 10 per fight. Anyway, I'm trying to decide if I should play anything after the retrospective tonight. I want to play Spelunky 2, but I won't do that to people. It's fine. We're at 8:20 to go. Here we go. $16. It took me a while to do that math. Yeah, one more. Well, 2 more if I get slime encounters, I guess, which, naturally. Yeah, I guess that would be Spelunky HD. There's no way that thing is weak to bashing damage, right? Like, it's flying. I don't know how you would reach it. This shop. With a club. And it's kind of armored, right? It's all made of chitin. We'll try the spear first. Anna's the only character I really like. I like Anna and I like Pilot. And that might be it. I don't know, I'm just not feeling the... Wow. This is really weak against the kobolds. Let's switch to the short sword until I get to the boss. Not tonight. That game's a commitment. It's so hard to get an ending at all. No. I don't like that character, no. Nah, I'm kind of bloodlined out at the moment, though. After I did the 2 Deathless runs. It feels like beating Expert Deathless would really just mean a harder stage 6 and then a couple rooms get extra annoying because of the extra enemy spawns. I don't have that set up. I would prefer to play that on an actual Wii if possible. And I've been dragging my feet on getting the Wii out. That was a big grip of damage. All right, let's see if the spear does any better against this. Ooh, there we go. This game is so goofy. Oh, look at that. 10 experience points. There we go. Beautiful. Truffle obtained. Yeah, true. So this is the guy who... Hey, Tex. No. Well, HP is only full because I refilled my HP. Like, it would have made sense. There we go. Nice. We have the magic lantern. This is Masho Denki La Valure. It's there. I've played worse tonight, even. Oh, I needed to actually use the lantern, though, I bet. Yeah, Titan sucked. Well... What are these like a D&D monster? Does anyone recognize this? It's Geriarusu. Geriarusu, so I don't know what that would be. Run. Nice, I got out. There we go. Oh, this looks sick. This kind of looks a lot like an East 1 dungeon or something. Yes! No, don't cut with the spear, you dope. There we go. Something tells me I'm gonna need a bashing weapon to finish this dungeon, so frankly, I'm probably not gonna bother. Yeah, the East Mine. Yeah, it looks like the mine specifically. You get out of there, Alan. There we go. It kills me using these healing items so inefficiently, but like, if you're not absolutely full HP, you're in danger. Ooh. This is a Mamerite. Yeah, you look like you'd be weak to slashing. Yeah. Yeah. Whoops. I think you want to do thrusting damage to these guys. Did I already discover that? I feel like I didn't discover that for this particular enemy. So this is grindy, right? Like, you need 3 separate items, or 3 separate weapons at all times. And then you have to, like, swap them out constantly. Can't go in there. No, don't use anything. Run. There we go. God, 150 points to the next level. Is... Chris, if you're still here, when you say the first dungeon, did you mean this part or did you mean the forest? Because the forest had a boss and everything. Thank you, by the way, J52. I don't, like, know much about... help me out here. D&D and stuff, so... Like, I was shocked when I was playing Kadash and everybody but me knew what a Galeb Dur was. You get out. You get out. They're cool, by the way. This is like one of my new favorite D&D monsters. No, don't fight this, dude. Well, I feel like I have to now. Ooh. This must be the entrance, right? Item that. There we go. Oh, right. These guys you had to slash. No, not items, dummy. This. Yeah, I was, I believe, the second member. Duke sent out invites to like me and Mortis and Shubo all at the same time. I was the one who happened to be at my computer. No. I don't think so. Well, maybe. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Spear. Do you remember this toy? I didn't make this up, did I? This thing does exist. All right, this is probably locked, if I had to guess. Okay. Poison needles in there. Who would do such a thing? Let me guess. Whoops. Yeah, all right, it does it again. That one's not really the game's fault. Yeah, mid-90s is too late, for sure. Squishball dermatitis. Then my guess that... Oh, that's cool, J52. Hang on. I'm curious now. Yeah. Wow. They really didn't do much to touch these sprites up. You know that? I realize this is like a hipstery kind of thing to say, but I think these PC-88 sprites look better. Where the rats? Holy, get out of there. Get out of there. There we go. I meant to switch weapons, I promise you. Based on those damage numbers, I bet those are actually weak to bashing damage, which I can't deal. What? I can't walk through this, but there's rats. Come on, game. No, don't do that. It's really easy to accidentally attack because the cursor defaults to it. It wasn't, no. Remind me what Laplace's demon is. It's like a physics thing, isn't it? Oh my god. After all that. Man, I lost a lot of gold there. Oh, this is tedious how, like, enemies will either take huge damage to the thing they're weak to or, like, no damage to anything else. Okay. I can't do that anymore. Also, did you notice the scene transitions got changed? I don't know when that happened. It's supposed to be a fade. But anyway. This is an interesting game. And I'm going to have to say no to playing it anymore. But that was kind of fascinating. I don't really want to lose my save data, but to be honest, I don't think it would take long to get back up to that point, knowing what I know about it. I mean, these days, I don't think that would be anyone's first choice of an RPG to play, but certainly if I'd had that when it was new, I think I would have been captivated. Oh, please don't spend $39.95 on the Squishball dermatitis article. Start a GoFundMe for it. All right. So the last game seems to be a port of this game called The Manhole, which was actually the first CD-ROM game available for computers. Keep in mind, of course, that PC Engine CD-ROM games came first. The first CD-ROM video game, to my knowledge, was that port of Street Fighter 1. And I don't know anything about The Manhole, but what I saw had a really dumb-looking cartoon rabbit, and I was not particularly interested. Oh, really? This is awesome. Who presents? The Manhole presents. Not that kind of rabbit, though. God, I forgot about that whole presenting thing. Hey, Kitsu. You missed all the good games, but the good news is you're here in time for The Manhole. Whatever this is. Mel's Hole. Yeah, you know this game, Bug? Is this a port of the one from computers? From computers. Does this have a dumb cartoon rabbit in it? It looked like it did when I was looking up stuff about the game. The first PC CD-ROM game I remember playing might be stretching, but like using, was called Lenny's Music Tunes. There's not even like a Wikipedia entry for it or anything. I haven't vetted this link, so it might have it might be really loud or have an obnoxious intro or something. Sun Electronics. Like Sun Electronics? Like of like computers fame? You know what I mean. Oh, it looks so boring. Sun Microsystems, okay. Yeah, I did mean that, Sun. Well, now what? Here, let's make the vine grow. What? Oh, it's an Alice in Wonderland kind of deal, okay. Rabbit fire hydrant. How do I open my inventory? Yeah, there we go. You could just look at the ending. Oh, look at that. We could play this in English. What did that do? It reset the whole game. Oh my god. This is for children of all ages, is what that text says, by the way. Why is there just an extremely ambiguously labeled, like, reset or quit button here? I thought this would be quit. Or this. I wonder if ending means, like, close the menu. No, that means close the menu. Yeah, I mean, the fact that it's a PC port was probably like part of the appeal, you know? So it makes sense that they would replicate the interface. Ah, okay. Walrus the Fourth. How do you recover from becoming small? Does this just teach you all the hats? Oh, that's a good point, too. Oh, this is gonna be hard. No. What? Whoop. Wait. I cannot hear O. What was the point of that? Don't touch. What was the point of that? Huh? I'm in like the Shire now.
Okay, babe, I'm out of here. Dig me?
Yeah, I don't know. It might be more like something you interact with than something you complete. This is so weird, dude. Hey, thanks for the host. So that's how you recover from becoming small. Oh! No, electro altruism is for toddlers. Good guess. What? That's not public domain, is it? For sure, right? Listen to this music. You can't tell, but I'm tapping my toe. I realize I have it too loud, but then it's worth it when the music kicks in. I guess if it's a case where like authorship can be traced to a single person, it's like their death plus 70 years, right? Who wrote that? C.S. Lewis, right? When died C.S. Lewis? 1963, yeah. So I'm sure they've contrived it in some way that the Narnia books are not public domain. But even if they haven't, that only would have been recently. Okay. The books on the left are very good. This just says me. It doesn't say drink me.
Alice in Wonderland. This book is about a little girl named Alice. She spends some time in a very strange place. The Wind in the Willows. This book is about Ratty and Mole and their adventures together.
Oh, okay. That's where I came from.
I think I smell honey in that pot.
I don't know. What does he say at the beginning?
I think I smell honey in that pot.
I think I smell honey in that pot. Shut up!
Winnie the Pooh. This book is about a stuffed bear and the adventures he has with Christopher Robin and his stuffed friends in the 100-acre woods.
Fire hydrant size version. What do we got here? Oh, right.
Metaphors of Intercultural Philosophy. This book isn't about anything.
What? Oh, it's the horrible rabbit. I have to turn this down now. Okay.
Could I interest you in a hot cup of tea? Yes, please. Could I interest you in a hot cup of tea? No, thank you. How about a glass of cold milk? Yes, please.
Hey, Violet, yeah. Ew. Oh, milk is like disgusting to me. It looks to me like he's holding a can of Coke and watching this guy go boom, 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 boom on the news. I don't know if you can tell, but like the color of his shirt here is changing.
Could I interest you
Those
in a
are
hot
strange
cup of tea?
feet.
No, thank you. How about a glass of Coke? No, thank you.
Oh, those are my only options. Oh, these are where the books were. Okay. Let's bring this kind of game back in the realm of indie games. So yeah, like Myst knockoffs, sure, but make them like cartoony and weird and pointless. The Your Shrubs go ooh. Oh, okay. That's another way to recover. Hey, Kuiper Frog. Are you sure? So can I just go to this tower? Look, it's the Pillars of Nosgoth. Spiked mace. I forgive you. Beautiful. No, don't do it again. Oh, now I can go in there. Yeah, there we go. Nah. Some other time. Dude, we need to get an image of... That was in the last game. We have more important things to do now. Hang on, I'm almost ready. Let's see how my computer likes running Photoshop and OBS at the same time. This is gonna be worth it. Oh, it doesn't like this at all. I'm sorry, computer. I love you. This is the last retrospective game tonight, yes. I'm doing something extremely important. Ninja Nanny? I do not know. You ready? All right, back to the game. Now then. Nothing works out here. I can't interact with anything but the door. I almost said out loud what I was gonna do. What was on this side? Oh, yeah. Did anyone see that coming when I mentioned that I was loading up Photoshop? dude. Oh, man. This is so good. Must see TV. Is this supposed to be chest hair? Ew, gross. This is called a man cave, not the same thing. Okay.
Hey, baby. Welcome to my cool pad. Make yourself comfortable. Have a biscuit, baby.
Ah! Sure.
All right, you're cool. Let me warm it up for you, dude. Whoa, baby. What a shame.
What a shame. This is all I can interact with. I appreciate the title. Can I, like, climb up? No. Yeah, the clip editor is tricky to work with. Have I seen everything in the game? Is there more? Do we have any manhole experts in the chat? What's up? You can die in the manhole? Yeah. Bunch of jokers. Like a sewer worker. Thank you, FaZe, for bringing this chat back in a reasonable direction. Get this. This is the same one, though. Oh, duh. Yeah, there's something more. Yeah, I didn't talk to the elephant. I never went in the tower either. Was that Inagata de Vita? Listen, it's not, but... You know what I mean? Hey, Shovel Baron. Oh, this is gonna be Rapunzel. Or a big chessboard and a flamingo.
I love to sleep while standing on one leg. She won't say it again. I'm on the chessboard or something. Oh, this is where the elephant takes you.
Hello, my friend. My small boat is your small boat.
Oh. Well, that's something you could do with voice acting, I suppose. Okay, so I can go to the chessboard. Pressing the interact button just moves the cursor toward the rook. I see.
Hello, my friend. My small boat is your small boat.
This is map 02 Under Halls.
Oh, bother. Company.
Oh, this is
again.
Walrus the Fourth, isn't it? I want to go into his house. There we go.
It looks like you want to visit my home.
That's right.
Follow me.
I was really expecting blood to come pouring out of the, the elevator. He just kind of looks at you and blinks. Going down.
I'm sorry, the number you have reached is not in service. I'm sorry, the number you have reached is not in service.
What? Hmm? Yeah. Oh, you ever just draw a picture of a pencil in your notepad that's labeled my notepad so that you don't forget what pencils are? Oh, 555-8666. Okay, hang on.
Hey, dude, you've reached Mr. Dragon. I'm not here, but leave a message at the tone. Catch you later, dude.
Hello, this is Mr. Rabbit. I can't come to the phone right now because I'm preparing some hot tea and some milk for some visitors. Please call back another time. Thank you.
Okay, I think I've seen the whole game now, right? Except probably I haven't explored all of Walrus's home.
Polly, what a cracker!
Oh, yes. it's you. Well, make yourself comfortable while I take my nap. Indubitably. Indubitably.
You know what? Speaking of Dapper, my Lethal Frag gift sub ran out, and I'm really sad about it. But I can't afford another monthly recurring sub. No! No! Save the boat! Ha! Surely there's more up here. I don't know ship lingo. I can't describe where I am. Above decks. Oh, that's the crow's nest. Crow's nest. And then crow's feet are when it's in your eyes, right? Oh, they're like skeletonized. Oh, I know that now. Dubois, I don't think that's accurate. That it? That's the only thing I can do up here. Go into the coffin. Okay, and then I don't think I took this ladder. Oh, okay. That's where that is. Can I go this way?
Bonjour mon ami, j'espère que tu t'amuses bien dans mon bateau.
He said, hello, friend. I hope you're enjoying yourself on my boat.
All right, let me just double check that there's not anything else to interact with up here. Okay. I get it now. Well, I should like highlight this part of it and upload it as like the manhole PC Engine CD first try 1cc. Would that be funny? Maybe that's just funny to me. I am I'm done with this game. I can tell you that. I kind of want to keep video gaming. I just can't think of anything to play. Let me look at the document. That's what it's for. Anyone want to see the document? I need to link it in the like bio. Hold up. Document. There we go. here. So the second tab here is possible future games. I'm looking at this to see if there's anything on here that I like want to play. Alicia Dragoon is too long. I don't suppose anyone wants to watch Streets of Rage 2. I know that game's sort of played out. Nothing else is really speaking to me. So I might just pick something not from the list. Would be fine. I cannot play Contra 3. What do you think? One Streets of Rage 2 run? Would that be okay? Anyone sick of seeing that? The way I play it, it's a pretty long game. A little over an hour. Well, I'm not really taking requests. If you have a suggestion, I'm not trying to like leave all the PC Engine library unplayed until I get to it. You know what I mean? So. Oh, I've done Dragon Egg already. I should track that down and upload it to YouTube. I'm in the process of mirroring all of my VODs over to YouTube. So this is it for the PC Engine retrospective part of this. If you